Here we go.
So the stream might be doing the
We're
hippie
live. It's going to look like a flip book in this motherfucker tonight.
Whoop, whoop.
Just want you all to know we are going to be doing what we call the flip book live tonight. Don't mind the name of the episode tonight. That may end up getting changed. What's happening, Kenny B? Nate 38's out there. King Jig, V-Dog. Scott's out in the house. How's everybody doing? What's everybody up to this evening?
I am up to no good, sir.
I would say that's news, but I'd be lying.
5'7".
5'7".
That's what I'm up to.
Oh, touche. I missed that one.
That whistle was really loud.
It was not that loud.
It was for mine. I don't know.
You fucking pussy. I got a fucking 3-year-old that's sleeping here. I can't be that loud.
Someone has to be the complainer.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just making shit up just to be that guy. Nah.
Wood ticks out there. Who else came in here? Oh, our church. What's happening? What are you up to, Adam? How you doing today?
Not too shabby. I was awoken this afternoon by my phone exploding with all of Jesse's test streams on YouTube.
It was like a rough, like
ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding.
I was trying to get the plane off the tarmac, but I just couldn't get enough lift.
No, but we got to figure it out. You got to figure it out, and then I ended up joining in, so it was all good. Fun times.
What's up, Albert? Welcome. So, as the topic implies, no fresh tonight. Thus the Haggis, Neeps, and Tatties, because since that came up in conversation last week, I figured I would use that as the name of the show. Juan Castillo's in the house. That fucking wicked coil builder right there, giving Scott a run for his money. And Kenny B, man, that's like a 3-way of death right there. And Joy to the motherfucking O is out there. That's right, I don't shorten it to F and O. I'm not that guy. This is not a kid-friendly show. If there's kids watching, them and their parents can go fuck themselves.
Yes.
Big Doc. Look, Big Doc's in the house. The big dick with ears.
Big Doc's out there?
Yeah, Big Doc's out
I
there.
don't see him.
I'm not seeing him.
Loomy was
I don't
not.
see him either.
Would you turn on your live chat maybe?
It
It's
is
on.
live chat.
Yeah, well, I'm not seeing Big Doc, or there was someone else you said that was out there. I don't see them either.
And who else is
Maybe
out
Big
there?
Doc blocked me.
Loomy's here now. Wombatsky's out there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. You shouldn't be. Although, you know what? At the beginning here, before we started, I said I couldn't see anybody in chat, and you guys said all these people were out there. I couldn't see them. Now I can.
Yeah, my chat is like backlogged too or something. I don't see anybody.
All I see is Randy,
Phineas, Alfred,
Loomy,
Yeah,
and
they're
Raven.
talking about buttermilk pie.
Yeah. Tennessee pies. It's a southern thing.
Yeah, see, I missed that. I missed all of that. I didn't have that in my chat. I think there's something fucked up with YouTube tonight.
Oh, Cromish Brown's out there too.
Rust is in the house. All right. I would have asked Meter how he is, but I'm guessing he's knuckles deep in a devil's lettuce salad right now, so we'll let him do his thing. We'll ask him when he comes back on here. Either that or he's cleaning up dog shit, one of the two. I'm going to go with the first one. I was praying to God it's not the latter. There we go. There's Alfred Pudding in there. I see him now. All right. Ray shit's weak, says Big Doc.
Yeah, I still don't see Big Doc out there.
Oh, I see it. That's all right. I'll just relay messages for you guys. I'm a nice guy like that.
That's really weird.
It says you were in the wrong stream. What, was there 2 streams? What the
There's Chevy Man finally in there. Say booyah.
Oh shit, are we in the wrong do you guys have people in the wrong stream or what the hell? It's saying there's 2 streams.
I'll refresh this motherfucker.
I'm going and refreshing and
refresh it, see if it finds it, because some of these people saying they were in the wrong stream. I was like, I don't know. I had 2 fucking streams. I only set up one today.
Oh, you know what it is? You're probably on last week's stream
Oh yeah,
because
TJ,
you
might
didn't
be.
put the new stream code in.
The fuck if I didn't.
Okay.
Let me double check here.
I just refresh.
I
I
can't
just
even-
refreshed and it's still not. It's
It says waiting for Golf T Vapes on my screen. The one
Mine
for
too.
tonight.
You
Mine
know,
too.
that's weird because it says I'm live on mine where it says the Haggis, Neeps, and Tatties.
Mm.
Oh,
okay. Okay, I just switched it and now that was weird as hell. And now everybody's in there now.
there we go. Shit's weak.
No, it was a separate fucking stream.
That's a fucking YouTube issue right there. So, for those of you who are coming
there
in
was
here-
one for 10:30 and one for 11 o'clock. And we started the one for 11 p.m.
How the fuck was
Let me
there
go
2?
back
I
to my
never set up 2.
subscriptions and see. Because Randy is out there on the one for 10:30 for some reason.
Boy.
Yeah, see, now I went to the stream and now I see Big Doc and Metal Mania and Juan Castillo.
Yep. I see one for 10:30 and one for that's live right now.
How the fuck does that even happen when I only set up one fucking stream? Again, giant big middle fingers to YouTube. Go fuck yourselves.
It's weird that there's 2 and then only certain people are in the one and everybody's in the other. That's weird.
Hmm.
No, I think it's a YouTube problem.
See, now Randy's like, where in the hell were you guys?
We were right here the whole time. Where were you?
I've been
He was in
here.
the one that we were at.
Didn't you
Good,
see us?
Lumi. You go back and forth between those and send people over to the other stream. Good girl.
So they were all over there talking and everything and couldn't see us.
Pretty much.
Looks like.
You know, just hanging out. And it's no wonder you guys could see different shit in chat than I could. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I was wondering what the hell was going on. Now I see
Rick-
everybody.
Raven Shadow says YouTube is on its monthly.
Fuckers bleeding all over my show. Dirty, rotten. Well, I'm going to stop before I drop that C-bomb because that's not the way it's meant to be dropped in Australia. So I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it in the Australia way, the nice way.
Yeah, right. Where your mates are cunts.
That's right. Well, you know, there's a long portion of my 20s where that's where most of my mates were.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know, comes with having a shitty old computer, Doc. What are you gonna do?
Oh, Scott. Sorry, buddy.
I hope you didn't dress up for this one.
Yeah, God no. Oh, nobody dressed up for this. So, no Fresh this week, obviously, because he's on vacation. But we're still gonna have a little fun, anyways. Because you know what? Fresh or no Fresh, the show must go on. That's how this works.
Yeah.
I said it the exact same time Arnold did. Yeah.
Oh, anyhow, a couple things I do want to touch on today for shits and giggles. One is that paying attention to what is it? Eric over at Vinyl and Vapor. He's got anything he wants to try to do. Get people to take pictures while they're voting in their either I Vape I Vote type shirts, like the Resistance shirt that he has, or even showing up with the I Quit shirts on. That seems like it's a pretty cool fucking thing to do. So if you do vote, and I say if because you know what, that's a right you have. You don't have to exercise it. I highly suggest that you do. But yeah, take a picture of yourself while you're voting, whether it's your primaries or whatever you got going on locally. I know some of them, they go off at different times depending on what state you're in, but definitely something cool to do. Get out there and vote when you can. For those of us that they are not working with us, vote their asses out and vote somebody in who will work with us. Because that's what we want.
Hell yeah.
Just know, even if they say they're going to, they may not if we vote them in. Comes with politics. Lie, 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 lie. We all know that. But stay on top of their asses for it. Namely at your local levels, because those local levels are going to have a big push in the grand scheme of things. And then yes, that's right. Vote your face off. And don't get nicked out while you're doing it, because then you might accidentally tick the wrong box.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
For some reason, there's two choices for every question. I don't understand what's going on. Wait.
No, that's because you've been drinking when you're seeing two. When you're nicked out, you just got that little bit of shakes like you got too much caffeine. And
No, you can't see straight either sometimes.
I've never been that nicked out where I can't see straight. You might have a heart problem.
Yeah, I've been there. Like when I first started, when I used to do 24 milligram.
It fucked with my eyes. It fucked with my eyes hardcore.
Yeah.
I did like 36 once. Mm-mm.
Yeah, my friend Jeff used to vape 36, and I'd be like, geez, dude, I can't even.
At the time, it was everything was mouth to lung, and I did.
Yeah, exactly.
I was used to like 18, I think. Well, I done a fucking 36 like I usually did at 18, and oh no, it was not cool. Me and my friend both did it. He was driving. It took us 45, 50 minutes to get where it should have took us about 12 minutes. It was bad. We were both nicked the fuck out hardcore.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore, to not smoke cigarettes.
I learned my lesson. That was early on when I first started vaping, and I learned my lesson real goddamn quick.
Oh, yeah.
And fuck, the first time I nicked out, I didn't get blurry vision, but I started sweating something fierce. Fucking heart felt like it was going to come through my chest. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Don't even try to stand up.
Oh, no, I did. And then I started spinning a little bit. I grabbed my chair, sat my ass back down. I was like, yep, you stay put. Don't move. Don't be dumb. Uh-oh. Hey, what?
What?
Rob Scanlon mentioned this out in chat. Little 510 stick batteries. This one still has a charge. That's what my first kit consisted of. 2 of these, 2 little 510 atomizers, and then the clear little tank deal that held like 0.75 mils of liquid.
Little cardo.
And this is probably 280 milliamps, maybe. Boss.
Bitty little tiny thing. Anybody see that new the Vandy vape little? I think it's supposed to be a little mouth to lunger with a removable dust cap that's magnetic, sticks to the bottom.
I did see that.
Yeah, it looks just like a little Cardo pen. I'm gone. Apparently, the mouth to lung devices, I think, are making a huge comeback with all that Nick salts that are out there. Just wondering how long before the Nick salts take a dive, because with all that mouth to lung stuff and the Nick salts, people get nicked out way too easy, because nobody makes a Nick salt in a 3 milligram. They're all fucking 16, 24, or whatever the hell they are.
There used to be a couple that was like Nick salt's safe to drip, but I wouldn't even.
I don't do Nick salts at all.
I've never tried Nick salts even.
Even this one, this little drops Nick salt, 30. Dude, I take like 1-2 rips off of that.
Yeah.
I'm fucking square for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just 1 second. Is it just me, or is Adam like just a really low growl when he's talking? I'm having a hard time hearing words. All I'm hearing is bass.
There is a lot of bass going on in his thing, but I can hear him pretty.
Okay.
Turn your gain back up a little bit
to fix that.
You know, it could just be that sexy ass radio voice he has,
or it's his bass.
That too.
Give me a second.
I'm just saying, if I was gay, I would totally chase that voice.
I appreciate that. All right, so gain is up, and I'm dialing lows off.
I think part of the problem is your mic is hotter than it should be. It's a little high. It's causing it to kind of.
Seriously, are you going to talk to a guy that does music for a living about where his mic should fucking be? You sir can go fuck yourself.
I'm not a live broadcaster though, so I'm still learning these settings.
I just had to fuck with him a little bit. He could be very well right. I don't know. You can see my mic is still fucking dangling from my ear.
There you go.
It'll all be okay.
Ooh, Socrates is out there. So the highest they get the Nick salts in Greece is 20 milligram. Oof. Holy fuck. That's still too
Well, that's
much.
the highest.
It's still too much. Like that 30. I've refilled since we left Detroit. This has only been refilled a third time. And I don't know. Fuck. Let's do it like this, because you might actually be able to see it then. Oh, can you guys see where that level is in there? Kind of right up here towards the top. This is on the third fill. I have not fucking finished using this off a third fill since fucking we left Detroit. How many months ago was that?
Yeah, that's why.
April?
That's why I don't do Nick salts at all.
I don't either.
They're just fucking outrageous. No way.
Well,
the way that I feel about it is like Nick salts is really good for someone that's getting off cigarettes and into vaping, but it's kind of redundant for someone that's been vaping for a long time.
I don't think it's a safe idea for people to go from cigarettes to Nick salts. I don't, because that's an instant fucking smack you in the face. There's no uptake time, because even when you smoked cigarettes, there was an uptake time for that nicotine.
Absolutely.
It's true.
You shouldn't be going straight to Nick salts, because that's like an instant fuck you up world. That's going to get people sick and not want them to keep doing it, and to turn around and go back to the stinkies.
My thoughts on it was that, like, going from cigarettes to vaping, I have tried Nick salts, and it kind of gave me the same thing that I got from cigarettes, where it hit me a lot quicker. And that's what part of the reason why I like smoking is when I smoke it, I got that nicotine high pretty quick after lighting up, and the Nick salt's kind of done that. And my thoughts on going from cigarettes to vaping, the Nick salts would be an okay buffer, is because you're still doing it healthier, but it's kind of you're getting what you're needing while you're transitioning. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but
you know, here's the kick with that is when you were smoking cigarettes, that initial high you got was from the lack of oxygen, because you're getting the carbon dioxide and all the other burnt chemicals that are in there. So your lungs are having to fight harder. Your body immediately goes, cut, fucked up. Whereas the nicotine, that's a whole different beast. It's all that other shit that was causing that. Holy shit. You baby-faced bastard Owen Ginter. Hello.
The beardless wonder.
The beardless wonder. Man, that is such a bummer. That dude had such a fucking awesome beard. It's too bad his wife didn't like it. Mine doesn't like it either, but I still have mine because I'm not a pussy. Yeah. Oh,
you better look
Roro's
around to make sure she's not there.
Hey, Roro. Dude, I hear it all the time. Are you ever going to shave that thing off? No. Not anytime soon. Although I did think about doing like a live stream for some sort of either advocacy or some sort of good cause, where if I reach X number of dollars over X number of hours, then shave it off.
Wow.
But it would have to be something major.
I got some 2700 batteries I'll send you.
Gonna need more than 2,700 batteries to get rid of this fucking thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go get the fucking weed whacker out of the goddamn garage.
I was not vape shaming, Owen. I love vaping. I was cigarette shaming. And I guess I was kind of shaming Nick salts at the same time, because I don't do them. But
fuckers.
Yo.
You know, for $5,000, I would do that without a heart. I wouldn't think twice about it. If somebody donated $5,000 to Advocacy,
send it right now.
Send it. I'll go shave that son of a bitch off right now. I'll be bald-faced fucking Owen Ginter, this motherfucker in the house.
Adam, they sent it to me accidentally, so it's going out tomorrow.
What's up, Hesh?
What's happening?
How are you, buddy?
Don't ask.
Fair enough. Touche.
It's been
Sorry,
one of
Paul.
those fucking days, man.
You're alive though, dude. That's all
I
that
know.
matters.
It's been a while.
And Roro says, fuck your face.
Love you too, Ro. I have live chat open. I'm not paying attention to it whatsoever.
Oh, and I'm sure you did it for more than $5,000. A divorce costs a lot more than $5,000. Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'll be here all night.
Make it rain on them.
Throwing fucking dimes, nickels, pennies, and quarters at that shit. Make it hail.
Good luck in college, girl.
You laugh. I did that one time. I immediately got kicked out. Only because the bitch that my buddy was trying to get a lap dance from was fugly as all hell, and I felt bad. I was like, no, dude, we can't do this. I just walked up the stage. Bow! All you motherfuckers, get the fuck out. Goddamn young punks. And then I immediately drove his truck down a bicycle trail. Lucky I didn't get pulled over.
Damn.
Would have been a bad day. Note to self, kids, when you are young and dumb, call a cab. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah. Not a good idea. I have too many friends who can't drive because of stupid shit.
You know, which is ironic because I live in a state where probably DUI is one of the most common things here.
Yeah.
It's almost, in the state of Wisconsin, it's almost like a rite of passage.
Jeez.
You don't belong here if you don't have
at least 2 DUIs, you can't actually live in that state.
Yeah, so I'm like that fucking odd duck sitting in the corner. Which is alright. I made my fair share of mistakes where I was like, yep, risked it too much, we're done. Cab or Uber or whatever today, but mostly cabs because fuck Uber, right, Socrates?
Damn right.
That's right. Fuck the Ubers. Man, you know what? I don't know if it was, and I did. When we were in Detroit, I took a fucking cab. When we went to, I forget where the fuck it was to eat, but I took a cab out there. Redonkulous. The one Uber we did all ride in, that motherfucker was all over the road. Cabbie, little bit all over the road. Not everywhere, but a lot less than the fucker who lived there. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Arnold makes me laugh every time still. Yeah.
No shit.
Shit, yeah.
Yo.
I had a rare DIY night last night where I created 2 recipes and both were winners.
Ooh, a 2 for 2 night?
Yeah, I was like going banana crazy for some reason. So this is Bananas Foster, and it's pretty damn close right off the bat. And then this is cornflakes with bananas and strawberries and a little bit of milk.
Here we go.
Nice.
Really, really good.
Alfred says he wants the cornflake recipe.
Oh, for sure. I'll drop it. You got it, buddy.
Awesome.
Pudding's the man.
Cornflakes with bananas.
And some strawberries,
Ooh.
like sliced. It needs a little more banana, but
Let it steep out. Banana's kind of strong flavor.
yeah, I'll let it chill for a minute.
So everything
But
comes
the
out.
banana might get brown though.
Yeah, you don't want moldy bananas in your
The
cornflakes.
cornflakes get all soggy.
Like in a muffin, when they're like right about to go bad, that's when you make like muffins or pancakes.
Fucking Ro.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at.
Why is he talking like he's in a soft porno film?
Dude, Roro, you're just jealous. That's his normal, everyday, sexy voice. That's how that works.
Yep.
So you're talking about
There you go. Raven came to your rescue to make the ladies moist.
a banana going into a muffin.
That's right.
Bananas and muffins and oh.
That's correct.
Here we go. He says strawberries with just a dash of cream.
Faux that ass.
Apparently, Roro doesn't like softcore porn. She's into that hard shit, apparently.
Yep. BDSM only.
Later, Socrates.
All right, so I'm making this recipe public for you guys.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, you can't put bananas and strawberries in Jello.
Why not?
The strawberries will like mess up the Jello
That's no
chemical chemistry.
good. Boy.
Can't put kiwis in either.
Is that a...
My God.
I thought this was
Here we
America.
Maybe later.
Oh,
I
go.
take care of that before the show, Meter.
He was too. That's why he didn't come on yet.
He's sitting in front of his camera forgetting that he's actually on a show right now.
Shut
Oh,
up. You
shit.
can't prove that.
I love you, Meter.
You can't prove nothing.
Come on.
What's happening, James? Mr. Kaposi. Meter, how are you, brother?
Alive somehow, finally, again, kind of.
You know, I'm not going to lie. That whole time you were kind of dictating of what was going on. The whole time I was fucking laughing. And not because I wanted you to be sick or anything. I was laughing just at the way it was coming out because I was going, I've been in that situation. And on the post side of it, after you're all done, it's fucking funny. To think
yeah.
you're sitting
Oh,
on
yeah.
a shitter and with a trash can in front of you, not knowing which end it's going to come out of.
Oh, yeah. It was. I tell you what, I haven't sprinted that fast since I was in college, man. My 440, like, pew, pew. I was fucking giving the Flash a run for his damn money.
This is all while squeezing cheeks the whole way.
That's right. I could have produced diamonds.
I didn't know I could run that fast with my cheeks squeezed.
Just glad I got carpet.
Meter, are you getting flash floods down there?
What's that?
You get any flash flooding down there?
It's supposed to start anytime now. It's been cloudy all day, and the rain is supposed to be moving in literally within the hour, and it's supposed to start like soon and then end next Thursday.
Yeah. So when you get those flash flood warnings, I got a better way to think about it. Instead of thinking like it's just rushing down, think of Flash Gordon on an inner tube in front of it. And just going, Flash! As he's like running through your neighborhood.
Oh.
So you're saying I need to find some Flash Gordon cosplay in an inner tube
Yeah.
That sounds like a good time right there.
on Amazon Prime real quick here.
While you're at it, you may as well find a little Ted replica to ride along with you, too.
Right?
Deadpool on a surfboard.
I don't know. Somehow that thought came through my head because it's like rain for like, I think 10 days straight here.
Yeah, I think fucking Washington State blew all that shit to all of us over here.
Yeah, we're getting all the leftovers from the hurricane. Like, there was a storm front coming in before the hurricane started moving up, and the hurricane's coming directly at us and running into the storm front that was already crossing the country. So it's just like, they're literally saying it's supposed to rain for like a week and a half straight.
Yeah.
Jeez. That'll make for a good time.
Great for the drainage systems in town. Huzzah.
All right.
Here we go.
So what the fuck is new there, Meter? Other than shitting and puking.
Oh, I got a bunch of hardware in for review. I actually shot a bunch of reviews as I started getting better. Like, when I was on any place other than the toilet, I was like doing my research on all the shit I've had lined up for review, trying to get things lined out. So when I wasn't like dying or getting fucking needles stuck in my arm by asshole doctors, I was actually getting a bunch of reviews shot. problem is now that everything's back to normal, I got no time to fucking edit videos. I have like 300 hours of reviews that I just have to start chopping away at eventually. But I've got like a half a dozen hardware reviews up, which is like new and weird, but people seem to dig them, so I'm gonna keep doing them.
And while I'm talking to you, are we gonna do something for this Saturday?
What?
Possibly.
Saturday?
I've got to check one more thing, but that is definitely a potential that I've been waiting to see how everything else gastrically unfolded before I attempted.
All right, well, let me know.
But yeah, definitely there is potential there. I'm waiting to see how it all works out between here and there.
All right. Makes sense. Oh, and while we're speaking about weekend plans, so are you gonna be watching the game on Sunday there, Leva?
No.
Well, Packers are gonna win anyways. Doesn't matter.
If I don't watch it, then they usually win.
You don't watch a lot of games that they lose. But they win on the days when you're not watching, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So you go ahead and watch all you want.
I will. Definitely will. I'm debating
I
on
may just wear the cheese head all weekend long. Just
to get it out of the way.
No, just so they win.
Oh, speaking of, I did find something here.
Oh yeah, the lip balm.
As I was cleaning my office the other day, because I realized I had way too many empty juice bottles and half-empty shit and shit I know I'm not gonna vape again. Not a fucking trash can. Just one
This
thing.
is literally within arm's reach of me. Just a bunch of empties.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. In fact, I got a drawer right here that was just fucking filled with empty bottles and half-empty bottles and shit that I know I wasn't gonna vape again, that I'd moved on from. Although, I think I kind of fucked up because I should have kept some of the glass bottles, because I do like to keep the glass stripper bottles for some odd reason.
Yep.
But I was like, I already got enough. I've got about 10 or 15 of those laying around, so I don't really need more than that at this point. I guess until I start really actually DIYing, not just concentrates. When I do that, then I'm going to need a lot more bottles. A lot. Then the miss is going to be pissed. Why do you have all this shit? Whatever. Comes with territory. Anyway.
Yeah, you learn quickly that like you never have enough empties when you do DIY.
Way of the road.
Yep.
I'm excited for tomorrow because I get some more of that Dis One Reserve in, because I ordered some this weekend when he had that wicked awesome Labor Day sale over there at Coil Vapes.
Sweet.
And I do like that Dis One Reserve. I like it more than I like the Dis One. Seems smoother to me.
Got some of that.
And also, I got myself some coils coming from Mr. Clean AF himself, Freddie. I think I'm going to order some from Kenny B here shortly as well, because I was running low. I got to get Juan's information. Juan, if you're out there, shoot me a message on Instagram or something. I need to get yours, because I need some of those Juan coils. I just want to know, Juan, would you find it offensive if I took, there's a video, I forget the comedian's name. They called me Juan. You ever see that little music video that a comedian has?
I know what you're talking about.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It says, want some tapatio on my tacos. Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
I'm thinking about maybe do a little video with his coils with that playing in the background, just because I think it's fucking hilarious. Juan, no offense at all, but those videos are funny as hell. $67 inches of rain a year? Nope, fuck that noise.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, church, you can keep that shit. Although, I guess You know, that kind of equals out up here when it comes to snow and the melt off during the summer. I guess it all falls into about the same. Because we get that or more. I mean, probably get more than that in snow a year up here. Especially this last year. Fuck. In April when we were coming back from Detroit, there was fucking like 3 foot of snow.
Oh God.
Yeah. And that
It's
was
no fun to come home to that, right?
Because we left on Sunday from there. Picked up my son, got to Milwaukee, and it was still snowing here. It snowed all the way through the night into the next morning, and it had been snowing for like 2 days previous to that. The whole way I'm going home, freeway was decent until we got just about here, and then it was fucking miserable. There was ruts like fucking 15 to 18 inches deep. So you're doing like 35 miles an hour on a 70-mile-an-hour freeway.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's fun stuff.
Scared the shit out of the missus because there's a couple times I gunned it for shits and giggles. Stop it! You've got the kid in the back. Rah! Like that part was clear. Snowmobiling's fun. Used to do that. Then I realized I hate fucking snow. Still don't know why I'm decided to buy a house in Green Bay. Apparently, in case a born retarded can't fix it.
No pumpkin spice.
No, Alfred, you stop that nonsense right now. This is not the white girl channel. If you haven't noticed, no white girls on the panel here.
What would you have, Hesh? I'm just kidding, Hesh.
He's gonna read.
You got bigger tits than I do.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, fucking comes with the sick burn right out of the gates.
That's all right. I got bigger balls too.
I didn't doubt that one.
No, I am not flavor shaming at all. If you are a white girl and you want to get white girl wasted on pumpkin spice, feel free. I'm just saying, I'm not that fucking guy.
Just ask your mom.
That's it.
Pumpkin spice doesn't. I don't know. I've never had a good pumpkin spice vape.
Me either. I did one time that tasted like smoking weed, but
yeah, you were talking about that one night. I was like, oh,
that was before I knew about all the flavoring percentages and shit real good.
What was this?
Like 10% fucking pumpkin spice TPA in there.
Jesus.
It tasted
Christ.
just like smoking weed, though. I let other people try it. As soon as they tried it, they were like, "Dude, that tastes like just like I just took a toke off of weed." I was like, "What?"
Your friends
No,
get
it was. What's that, meter?
I guess.
said your friends get shitty weed.
No, the way that it turned out, it was exactly like smoking it. It wasn't. I mean, I don't know if it was shitty or tasted shitty or not, but it definitely tasted like smoking weed. I don't know how the hell it turned out that way, but sure in the fuck did. Like smoking a joint.
So you didn't have the burning in it.
It was fucked up. It was way too much
You're
of
a wizard,
a few different fucking flavorings. So
you're a wizard.
In reality, it just tasted like a cheap aluminum pipe.
Yeah.
Raven Shadow Session.
93. I got you.
Yeah.
They had too many terpenes in it.
You literally got lost in the sauce.
Right?
Yeah, I just can't do pumpkin spice. It's better. I'll eat pumpkin pie one time a year. That's it, one slice, and I'm over it after that.
See, I enjoy the hell out of pumpkin pie. Like, I'll eat it like every day for like that whole Thanksgiving week, but like not in a vape though. It's just it never worked.
You know, I've tried some decent ones that are vape. I mean, even Vaping Swag got a good pumpkin spice roll. It was good, but it wasn't my forte. Like, it's just not my flavor profile to like pumpkin spice anything. I don't do it.
But for Thanksgiving time of year, though, same thing with that fucking the yam or whatever the fuck it was. Like that shit wasn't bad. but I couldn't vape that year round. Like that's a Thanksgiving time kind of vape, just like the pumpkin from Swag.
You know what would be the perfect?
Theirs all break out, as soon as we get a couple weeks away from Thanksgiving, and then that shit will get put right back till next year.
That's it. Like the perfect size for me for like a pumpkin vape for Thanksgiving would be about 30 mils, because that's all I could possibly feasibly go through during that week.
Yeah, it's a little holiday treat.
He likes the cool whip.
Ooh, whip.
Typing it all weird.
Come on, there's not even an H in that one.
Weird.
Shut up, Meg.
Oh.
It's like my favorite thing from that show is shout out Meg.
God damn it, Meg.
For no reason at all. And it's just like Mila Kunis is behind.
For the first 3 years of your life, I thought you were a houseplant.
With that show, my favorite episodes are I love the fucking Star Wars ones where Meg's like Jabba the Hutt shit. I'm going, this is fucking hilarious. Or the other one, she's got like a quick cameo in one, and then you don't see her the rest of the fucking episode.
Yep, they're just like, screw you, Meg. Yeah, those are good. And then I really love any episode that's musical from Family Guy, because Seth MacFarlane can sing his ass off. Like,
he can too.
Like,
Did that whole Road to Rhode Island episode? Fucking phenomenal.
That's like one of my favorite of all time. It's so good.
They've got what's that on? So I found it somewhere on YouTube where they do a live reading.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Where it's just all uncut and unedited.
Yep.
There's some pretty fucked up shit that doesn't make it fucking TV.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's why those are cool.
The final version is not necessarily what actually goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, they do the unedited scripts, like the pre-production, which is really cool.
That's something I could get down, a spiced cider vape. Yes. I do like me some cider. That's like around that same time of year, mulled wine. Sign me up. That shit hot on the stove, mixed up with a little bit like fucking Everclear or something. Send me in, coach.
Yep. I'm on it, dude. I'm going to make a spiced cider vape. I've got the ingredients for that to make that happen. Maybe throw a little bourbon in there too. Ooh.
Yeah, goes really good with a little bit of brandy too.
Flavor Art brandy. I got to order you now. Damn it.
I'm saying.
Never enough flavorings.
Oh, I know. Some of you guys, fucking, if you're fresh, it's a matter of where do you store all the other shit that you're buying.
Yeah, I don't have nearly as many as fresh, and I'm running out of room where I'm like contemplating building a shelf above, like on this wall in front of me, like just to hold all things vape, because they're everywhere. They need like their own little nook, you know?
That's how it starts. First, it's a storage case, and then it's a display case, and then you need an addition on the house.
Yeah, right.
A vape domain.
Well, when I get going that route, I'm good, because this whole wall that's over this way, covered in nothing but cabinets. I don't know why there's cabinets in fucking, basically it's a porch, is what they turn this extension in off of. Sure, whatever floats your boat. I mean, downside is the cabinets are just as fucking old looking as all of the wood paneling around here. It's great. Although, I'm not gonna lie, the wood paneling has been starting to grow on me, because it reminds me of this fucking shack we used to stay in when I was growing up. And when I say it was just shack, it was literally 2 rooms. There's a wood burning stove. It had gas lights throughout there. Yeah, it was that kind of place.
That's awesome.
No running water. A fucking outhouse. It was a shack out in the middle of the fucking woods.
Pooping in a hole. Nice.
It was shit in a hole where you had to put your fucking toilet paper in a coffee can so the mice wouldn't take off with it.
Oh, shit.
It was fun. It was a good time. The thing that was bad about it was that's where we would go for snowmobiling. So middle of winter and it's fucking 20 below zero at 2 o'clock in the morning, you got to take a shit. Let me tell you what, you learn how to hover real quick because the first time that ass touches the frozen donut, it's all over, son.
Well, and that's the least of your problems. If you are sloppy enough to actually plant down, your ass hitting that cold is the least thing you got to worry about.
Yep. Mention somebody accidentally pissed on the seat. Then it's like a fucking ice skating rink on there all over your ass. Disgusting.
Yep. Slide off to one side or rack the boys on the fucking ice ledge, and then your day is fucked.
Yep. It's interesting, that's for sure. 3D printed nipple clamps. Oh, Jesse's starting a new business.
We were discussing pasties earlier.
Who said that?
Raven Shadow.
Apparently we know what Raven Shadow's into now.
Oh yeah, I totally said that I would do like the open center pasties and the nipple clamps.
So
Call them nipple. I'm gonna call them nipple saucers.
It's the adult section.
So basically what I'm hearing is
After dark. 3 BDS.
Oh, are you gonna make one in like a star pattern so you can call it the Janet Jackson?
Yeah, except for
Crap.
except for where it's molded to fit the nipple or the boob. You turn it the other way, so it works like a shield.
So it's convex versus concave. Hush.
A hush fills the room.
It does. Oh, and we're getting the judgy eyes right away. Motherfucker. He hadn't even been here 5 minutes.
I love the judging.
He doesn't care who hears the echo.
Echo.
Ah!
Allah.
I can't stop looking at it.
This is a jailbreak.
Gizzard. I don't like you judging me.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it. I just ignore it if I'm getting judged. Fuck them.
Well, I don't mind it for the first 2 minutes. After the first 2 minutes, it's kind of okay.
He's like the vaping version of Ghost Rider. He gives you that pentant stare. Guys like Jesse just start fucking twitching out.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
He's got his vape goggles on. He means business.
Huh?
It's Scuba Giz.
Giz Rider.
Hi, kids. I'm Scuba Giz.
It's Scuba Stew.
It's
Oh,
Wizard
that's even
Stew.
better. Stew.
You're a wizard, Gary.
Oh, that's great.
Why does he look like a comic book character for some odd reason?
Because he is one.
Oh, I
Gary.
know, but I don't know if it's just a picture or what. Although I do like that it is the judgy eyes with the goggles. If you're paying
Yeah,
close
right.
enough
No,
attention-
that's totally him keeping really fucking still.
Yeah, that's him.
That's impressive, man.
Oh, it is.
Never underestimate.
Is that how you hide from the wife?
Stealth mode.
He's like,
If you don't move, they can't see you.
and they sure as fuck can't hit you if you're not moving either.
Those are Gizzard's riding goggles when he hits the streets on his bike.
Please tell me you do use those when you ride your bicycle.
If it'll make you happy.
Well, no, because you said if it makes you happy, then I know better.
What's up?
Chilling.
Another lovely day in paradise.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, doing a thing.
Talking about Jesse's new potential adult-themed stand-up printing gig.
See?
Apparently, James Capozzi is working his way through 240 mils of White Girl Wasted, a coffee cappuccino vape.
Wow. White girl wasted.
I think I know that liquid. If it's the one I'm thinking about, I'm questioning your taste, James Capozzi.
Coffee cappuccino.
Giving you my own gizzard stew judgmental eyes.
Meter, you can't even open your eyes that fucking wide right now.
Yeah, so you can tell when I'm judging when I'm not.
I'm judging you. I'm judging you so hard right now.
What's happening, Giz? How are you, buddy?
Pretty good. Thought I'd pop in for a minute before the wife catches me.
Oh, I love it.
She's in the laundry room.
Oh no.
Oh, don't tell me you locked her in there again.
No, there's no lock on that door.
Yet. So I take it if
Put a
she's
lock
in the
on the
laundry.
office door, though.
Take it if she's in the laundry room, you finally got the dryer fixed there.
I did fix my dryer, although now it runs like shit. So I don't know. I still may end up having to get another one. I gave it a college try and spent $10 on it though.
It ain't bad until it starts sounding like a diesel engine. Is it doing that?
No, it's like I don't know what the deal is. I have learned a lot about dryer technology in the last week though.
I had one that sounded just like a Volkswagen.
Basically,
like the old Volkswagen Beetle.
Basically, there's been no improvement to a gas dryer in the last 40 years.
I didn't even know anybody.
It's a drum that runs on felt. It's like, oh, that seems like the best possible way to make something work.
Surprised that people still use gas dryers.
Gas dryer is awesome. It's more efficient than an electric dryer.
That they are.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I don't have a hookup for one in my house, so none of that here.
Likewise.
I don't know that I would want to be fucking with. I don't fuck with anything gas related. Mm-mm.
I thought I would go with throwback Giz tonight.
It's a good choice.
I like it. I dig it.
Back to 2014.
It's throwback, but you look like you're from the future.
Mad Giz beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah, my hair's longer than 2014 for sure.
Not mine. Mine's gotten shorter and there's less of it.
Join the club.
Your beard's longer though.
This is true. The beard's a lot longer than it was then. By tenfold.
I double dare you to grow it down to your testicles.
I fucking double dare you.
I'm about halfway there.
There you go.
Whoa.
Need just another fucking year or two.
2014 was a fun year, sort of.
See, where the fuck was I in 2014? Oh,
2015 was a better year.
I was working in a bar in 2014 and 2015. No.
Still doing
2014.
14, Jesus.
Oh. Jesus Christ. That does seem like fucking ages ago, though, already.
Yeah. I was
Thinking
vaping an ego back then.
I wouldn't mind going back to work for a bar, but then I'd probably end up drinking every night after your shift.
That's why I'm glad I don't anymore, because we'd be closed down bar time 2 during the week, 2:30 on the weekends.
And you're there till 4 in the morning drinking.
Yep, 4 or 5 in the morning. Fucking stumbling home 5 in the morning to pass out and do it all over again. Nah, I'll pass. My liver likes me a lot more now, because I only do that once in a while. Except for I just stumble from here into my room.
Hey, Hash is here. Look at that.
Thanks for just noticing, Giz.
Well, I just became aware of my surroundings.
He's becoming self-aware. This is how it starts.
No, the windshield wipers came down on his fucking goggles and cleared
the fog out there.
I like meters here too.
I've seen that guy before.
Jesse Stickler.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Oh, just being my fucking awesome self.
Are you printing anything magic?
No. It is on its...
Ooh, look, that thing's huge.
It's going on 20 hours.
You should flip the fuse box real quick.
It's this.
Yeah. If you got a power interruption, would that fuck up your whole thing?
Yeah, because the print bed that I have on it right now, as soon as it cools down,
yeah,
the part pops off of it by itself, and so like if it cools down for more than like 5 minutes, it's just a waste. But now the power can go off and come right back on, and I can resume it if that happens before it cools off enough to pop off. But yeah.
Wow. Has that ever happened? That would be a pisser.
There's been a couple times where I was in the middle of a print and the electric went off and back on. It was off for maybe a minute one time and just 20 seconds another, and I just reset it and it worked. I haven't had one that printed for a really long time and then the electric went out or whatever and didn't come back on or something and wasted
18 hours into it, then you have a fuck up. That would be not fun.
How many hour print is one of those?
Said 19 hours.
19.
Jeez.
Jesus, fuck that nonsense.
What happens when you start printing stuff that's bigger than 2x3?
Yeah, the longest I've printed is and then it failed because of a fuck up I did. It was like 34 or 35 hours straight.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's a long time. What were you making, a gun rack?
No, I was actually making the gun.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Making the lower receiver.
It was multiple different things that I was making at the same time on the same bed. It wasn't just like one thing. I think there was the way that I had it done is the stuff was standing on end, and because it was standing on end to get it all to fit up and print at once. I was using supports, and the supports take quite a long time to print too. And so if I didn't use supports, it probably would have been 15 or 20 hours. But with the supports, if it had finished like it was supposed to, it would have been close to 50 hours.
Holy crap.
2 fucking days.
There's people out there that print. They've done prints that like 7 or 8 days.
Wow.
And even more on one printer at one time. It's like crazy.
Wow. What were they making? The Eiffel Tower?
I don't know what they were making, but it was, yeah, it's nuts. I couldn't imagine. You got to be on it because, like, at that point, your printer's been going long enough. If something can go bad, it will, and those things will catch on fucking fire. So you have to be close. You can't just like take off and go hang out with your friends and all that stuff. You have to be somewhere to make sure everything's cool, because it could get real bad quick.
You know what they make fans for?
I could turn it on, but it'd be noisy. It sounds like somebody's got a gerbil running around in a cage, in a wheel. Is that your printer?
Jesse's printers.
It sounds like a gerbil it's going around in a wheel.
It does. It keeps squeaking.
I'm sorry.
You got a gerbil wheel going?
Where you hiding them gerbils, boy?
That's money you guys are hearing.
Adam Blazek.
All right, Richard Gere Jr.
You guys are hearing money being made right there.
That's right. I said it.
Adam Blarczyk, you need to back up from your microphone a little bit.
Sorry.
What's everybody up to this week? What do you guys got going on this week? What's good? Nothing good.
Trying to think of what's good.
Only good thing I can say is it's a short work week, which that really didn't help at all. Because it's been fucking hell the last couple of days. I'm over it.
Yep.
I realized that I hate my job. Like, I fucking hate it. Even though I work at home, I don't like it at all. So it's time for me to start looking seriously for something else. But it's got to be something that pays as well or better than what I'm currently doing.
Did you know that work is a 4-letter word?
Most days.
That's what somebody told me.
I think I'm going to answer what Church said about a battery backup for it. These printers use surprisingly a lot more electric than you think that they would. They're not efficient. So it would have to be one hell of a battery backup just to run for a small amount of time. The beds use a lot of energy by themselves, the heated beds on them.
Couldn't you, in theory, just go and buy like a fucking old battery pack out of a wrecked Tesla and use that? I'm just saying that'd be a lot more battery efficient.
Yeah, if you got the space for it and stuff, yeah, of course.
I mean, you could mount the battery pack to your fucking wall.
Yeah.
I mean, the packs themselves are only like this wide.
Well, you'd have to make a lot of money on the 3D printing before you could afford something like that, though.
Oh, I'm not saying to buy it directly from the company. I'm saying to go find one that's been totaled where the batteries are still good.
Yeah.
Actually, there's I forget what there's a YouTube channel out there where the guy goes and he buys total fucking Teslas and rebuilds
He rebuilds them back to factory spec 100%.
Yep. And Tesla does not like it, so a lot of times they won't, like, if there's like little parts or clips he needs, they won't fucking give them to him, so he's got to find another fucking junked car to find that part that's still good.
Yep.
It's got a...
Yeah, I heard that too. They don't support any kind of third-party people working on their vehicles whatsoever at this point.
No, you can't even take it to a mechanic shop. A mechanic won't touch it.
The Apple of the car world.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Exactly.
It quite possibly could be worse than Apple. From what I've heard too.
I mean, in all honesty, too, you could on a cheaper route, any hybrid vehicle that has those giant battery packs. There's a DC battery direct warehouse that sells brand new, built up aftermarket Prius giant battery packs for like $1,400, whereas a Tesla is going to cost you about $14,000.
I guess you could always just find some hoodlum and have them just go around and take car batteries until you got like 8 or 10 of them, and just hook them all together.
You just have to tow those in a trailer behind your Tesla.
Or just
I'm saying for the backup here.
or just go to the IMR batteries warehouse and just hold them up and create your own battery pack out of all the 18650s that you just stole.
Good luck soldering all them motherfuckers together.
Jason's got plenty of time. He works from home.
That'd be a fun job.
I'm gonna have to hire some hoodlums.
Wouldn't hire hoodlums. Your quality control might not be there.
Well, you don't have to pay hoodlums very much. They're happy about it.
I guess.
I saw a thing the other day. They're trying to make an extended range Tesla vehicle where the entire bottom of the car is a battery.
Whoa.
The entire pan.
Can't wait till you go over a speed bump too fast and ground out those 18650s.
Well, that's just it. That's why they use so many steel plates and stuff.
Yeah, the heaviest vehicle ever
Yeah, because they don't want anything puncturing that and it blowing up.
And they thought of venting the
Right.
battery on a vape was bad. Wait till you see that son of a bitch.
Right? Yeah, it's all fun and games till the first fucking cell in that whole bottom of the car gets thermal runaway.
Hey, Raven Shadow, I swear it was in self-defense, though.
Basically, you're driving around in a glorified roasting pan.
Yep.
Like a wireless rotisserie, if you will.
Exactly. Oh, I ran my Tesla off the cliff and I was well done by the time I hit the bottom.
That's right. Had a delicious golden brown when they got to me.
It was self-basting.
It was good to eat.
See that headliner that's in the car? Self-based as it melts all over you.
What do you guys think of self-driving cars? I think it's bullshit. Of course,
I think it's bullshit.
I want to drive my own car. I don't want.
Yeah, I'm not trusting my life to some fucking machine.
Nope.
Well, and the thing is if they put those online, you're gonna be trusting your life to some machine because you're gonna be driving next to them.
Yep.
Well, the problem is we've still got the 2018 models. And as you can tell by the political atmosphere this year, 2018 models ain't good for shit. But that 2025 model, I'm betting, is going to be when they finally take the licenses away from all the idiots that have 9 fucking DUIs and still manage to keep getting it back somehow, and the road gets cleared from retards who can't stop texting going through an intersection. That I'm ready for.
Yeah.
We won't have any more truck drivers.
Or Tesla's already working on that, though.
Yep.
Yep.
Then-
That self-driving Tesla giant fucking 18-wheeler rig.
Exactly.
It's getting great reviews.
Well,
from
all he
actual
has to do is press a button, sit back, lean back,
Yep.
take his nap right there, and it drives itself.
Yep.
The dispatcher is just a GPS coordinates feeder.
Yep. They go pink.
Is that truck loaded? Okay, let's plot the course.
Yeah. All you're gonna do is you're gonna press this button and it'll back it right up into the dock you want to go into.
Yep. Computer accuracy is a beautiful thing when it's done right.
And while you're there, it's automatically gonna bring up the charging unit to the fucking truck while they unload.
Yep.
You're just there to supervise.
Each special sensor costs $25,000.
Bet your ass Walmart will probably be the first ones to have them installed behind their docks.
Yep.
I would say Amazon would be the first, probably.
Yeah. Being in the auto industry, like I see so much coming in the future that nobody knows about now. Like
hoverboards?
Well, no, just like all the technology that's coming out, like just everything, low friction steering controls, all electronic assisted everything, you know, all of your new pickup trucks are coming with non-greasable front end suspension because it's all low friction stuff that's all electronic controlled now.
Yep.
And it's just using PET plastics or fucking Ultim.
Intermittent wipers.
Like PTFE and shit.
Yep.
Intermittent wipers. It's
Yeah.
gonna be huge.
Interchangeable parts, gizzards too. Interchangeable parts.
Did you ever hear the story about the guy that invented intermittent wipers? He invented them in like the late 50s, and he fought to have his patents. Basically, all the car companies stole his technology.
Yep.
And it took him like 45 years to win his lawsuit, and then he started getting paid by every single car company.
Ooh.
But by that time, he was old.
Yeah, he died. Not too far after.
His descendants were good though.
Yeah, his family's doing all right.
Yeah, they aren't gonna have to worry about much.
It took him. He fought that all the way to the Supreme Court. There was like a, I don't know if it was a documentary or a movie about it. It was pretty interesting. It's like they refused to pay him for his idea, his patent forever, and it took him literally like 50 years to get paid on it.
God damn.
Poor intermittent wiper inventor guy.
Why did that just sound like a fucking Budweiser commercial?
That's what I was gonna say. Was that a beer commercial?
We salute you.
That was a mouthful.
I do miss those beer commercials. Those ones were fucking hilarious.
My favorite beer commercial of all time was the one where the horse farted in the chick's face and she was holding a candle. Remember that one?
Yeah. On the sleigh ride in the park.
Yeah, they were on like a lover's lane sleigh ride, wintertime, Christmas music playing. He's about to pop the question. It's all romantic, and then the horse lifts its tail and farts, and she's all crispy-fied, and the guy looks over and goes, "Oh."
It kind of rings a bell.
If you guys haven't seen that one, you can look it up on YouTube. I watched it just the other day again. I was like, oh my God, that was so much. That was so good. It only played like during the Super Bowl too, because people, I don't know, I think they pulled it because it was too much, too over the top or something. But it was one of those Super Bowl commercials. It was like, holy shit.
Which network airs the Super Bowl? Is it NBC or ABC?
I think they traded all around.
Do they? Okay, because I know ABC is like Disney owned, and they're like kind of against like scatological and fart and pee humor and stuff like that. They're like not really.
Well, they're not going to like GoDaddy commercials then.
Well, they bought Fox too, though.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. So you still get Family Guy on there. And
there's dick and fart jokes.
Yeah, that's
shocking.
I think Disney owns Pornhub now, so it's a subsidiary.
That just made me think of was it
Google it. Somebody Google that. Does Disney own Pornhub?
They have mouse ears over the boobs.
You might it'll come up with some interesting result, I'm sure.
This is my fucking show.
The new age qualifier on the front of the website's about to get real weird.
Yeah.
And that just reminded me of that fucking South Park episode with the Jonas Brothers and Disney.
That's what I was thinking of too.
Remember, I ruined my little sister's love for the Jonas Brothers when they were little, showing them that episode.
You did that to your sister?
Oh, I showed them that.
Really
how old were they when that episode's fuck? That's gotta been almost 10 years ago now when that episode came out. And they were they probably 13, 14 years old at the time. Like, here, watch this episode of South Park with me. It's hilarious. That's where our purity rings. Ha ha. Oh, fuck their whole world up. Which explains a lot on the way they are now. I did not help that matter at all. I'm just saying.
Let's go back to Tesla batteries for a minute. Can't you buy like a Tesla power bank for your house? Aren't they selling those now?
Yep. And it's supposed to be one of the most efficient battery backups for the home that's ever been created.
Right. Like
Tesla battery backup with like a sufficient solar power can actually be legitimately completely off grid and sufficient, like they were still connected to a city power grid.
Right. In conjunction with a solar array.
With their tiles.
Right. Like
that was the other battery backup bank, is they created a new roofing tile that's actually a solar panel. For 10 grand, they can cover any roof on any house, and it will make your house completely self-sufficient.
Actually, if you create more power than is necessary, doesn't the power company have to pay you too? Like
they've got to buy it back from you, but it's at like a ridiculously stupid rate.
Like a stupid glow or something?
Yep.
I've been thinking about that because I got a whole lot of fucking open area in my backyard where there's nothing but sun hitting. I've thought about putting some solar panels in just to cut down on my fucking electric bill here because they're ridiculous. Although, on the other side of that, I don't know how well the city would go. Yeah, sure, put in your own solar panels, take away from our income.
That's most places they'll let you hook up the full solar like that, but they won't let you actually remove yourself from the city power grid. So you still have to have like minimal draw service to your house from the power grid.
And I'm sure there's YouTube videos out there how to stop that.
Yeah, I'm sure if your Google Foo is strong enough, you can get around that.
And it's like what is it? There's a fucking video out there somewhere on YouTube showing how to significantly reduce your fucking cost of electricity by it has something to do with some sort of power inverter on the way that they judge how much power you're using. I was like,
Oh, I solved that years ago. I just tapped into the Jiffy Lube next door. I've been running off their power for about 15, 20 years.
I was looking at it, I was like going, but then how do I fucking get them to turn off the power from the street so I can install that motherfucker? They tell them I gotta have an electrician out here for something where they need the power shut off to the house. Then I gotta find somebody who's an electrician willing to cooperate that story with me. So that way it's fucking okay.
I spliced into my neighbor's cable TV line too.
I can't even laugh at that because I know quite a few people who have done that before.
Do you remember when like HBO and Showtime and all those channels were like premium and they had like those little filters? Like it would be in line with your coax that was going into your TV. So like when you would pay for Showtime, they would actually like plug a little filter on the back that would descramble Showtime or Disney Channel or whatever.
Yeah.
My dad used to work at the steel mill, and like the cable guys would all come out there and they'd all drink beers like in the parking lot of the steel mill, and they'd all sell off the back of the truck the filters. So we had like this long snake on the back of our TV that was like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 feet long with all the premium channels for free. We just paid for years.
They were attached to the cable.
Yeah, it was like looked like a little cylindrical tube, and each one would descramble a channel. And so we just had this giant freaking snake of them.
Now they have the same thing. It's called Cody, I think.
Yeah, exactly. This is true.
All right, gents. I got a boogie. I got an interview tomorrow.
Hash, we're kicking you out.
Later, brother.
Shut up, Kiss.
Go. Bye.
Deuces. I just pay the cartel and my power is $30 every 2 months.
That's Kenny. Yeah, Kenny does.
He would, yeah. Yeah. Down south. He's across the border.
Oh, that's $40 every 2 months.
$40. What'd they do? Raise the price?
Inflation.
I guess.
Guinea bee.
That reminds me.
I feel like we lost 2 people.
I think so. I think we did.
Okay.
Buffalo Soldier. Yep, we lost him.
You put your hand in the garbage disposal.
I did not.
Not yet.
Not yet. So it's a prospect.
But you never know.
Yeah, true. Shit happens.
How much is that ring worth?
Then have you ever dropped something down there and you had to get it out and you turned off, but you're so creeped out?
Yeah, like the whole time you're like, what happens if some magical thing happens and turns on and fucking takes my hand away?
Yeah,
you use the tongs. It's like, hey.
Yeah, you get up under there in the box and you unplug the electrical.
Go down to the power panel and fucking turn off the entire kitchen just to make sure.
I did that a couple times when I lived in the apartment before we moved into this house, because the fucking light switch for the kitchen lights and the fucking goddamn garbage disposal were right next to each other.
Yeah.
And Mrs. was coming in the kitchen to do something. I'm like, nope.
The strange
Walked
thing
out,
is, even if
shut the fucking power off in the little, hit the breaker, cut the power. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking with this with you in here and possibly flipping switches and chewing up my
I don't even give a shit if you cut the wires. It's still creepy.
that's what I was gonna say. The strange thing is, even if you know there's no electric to it at all, it's still weird.
I do the same thing. Like I have this little coffee grinder, You know, you know what they look like. It's like a tower, and you put your coffee beans in there, and then you push down the lid, and it's even cleaning that thing out. I always unplug it from the wall, and I'm afraid to stick my finger in there.
When I'm done with my coffee grinder, it always gets unplugged. So I know, like, when I go to clean it out or whatever, if I don't do it right away, it's all good. It's not going to attack.
You know, it has a fail-safe switch in it, but I don't know, something about sticking your hand down in a blade, even if it's turned off, it creeps me out.
I think it has a lot to do with movies and stuff like that, but
I don't know. It always has been like that. Usually, if I get something stuck in a garbage disposal, I just replace the whole thing.
He said, "Fuck it, it's not worth it. I don't trust it. Get rid of it."
Acceptable losses.
Yeah, we don't really need this, do we?
I don't even have one.
I don't even have a garbage disposal anymore. I'm fucking glad because it's not something I have to worry about. And fucking, the old house that the missus used to live in, her stupid roommate at the time put fucking potato skins down there. Potato skins do not work in the garbage disposal with all that fucking starch and everything. Nope.
The only time in my entire life I got a new dishwasher was when his name was Raul and he was a foreign exchange student.
That's fucked up.
That was great.
I don't like them. I don't like garbage disposals. They stink and they clog up, and I can do without it.
They can stink if you don't take care of them properly.
I've had to replace a bunch working in construction and stuff and refurbing houses and all that. I used to get called to replace them quite often or to take them out altogether, and they just always, the people swear up and down they took care of it. They don't know what's going on with it. They've only had it for 2 years, but them fucking things are so gross.
Oh, yeah, it's because they think, oh, I've got a garbage disposal. I can put anything down that motherfucker and it's going to go away.
The things that you can find that get stuck in them, some bitches, when you change them out, too, is, I mean, all kinds of silverware and toys. And I swear to God, I pulled a pair of panties out of one time.
Wow.
They were into some freaky deaky shit.
Like how does the panties make it into the sink to get into the garbage disposal?
I could think of a couple theories off the top of my head. Like, dude had his mistress over, wife was coming in, had to hide the panties real quick that they had strewn across the floor or whatever. Bada bing, bada boom.
There you go.
Turn on the garbage disposal, run the water. Oh, Kenny B says it's 40 to the cartel and 30 on the actual bill itself. So $70 every 2 months. That's still cheaper than what I'm paying.
Yeah, I pay like $87 a month.
One that really kills me though is the fucking gas here. The gas bill is fucking ridiculous. Like I noticed
in January. Oh my god.
Yeah, and because our electric and our gas are on the same fucking bill here.
I'm all electric. It's not too bad.
Oh, I see, because I've got a gas water heater, gas furnace.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. And in middle of January, when it's fucking 30 below zero outside, that furnace don't shut off very often.
Never.
Well, hopefully that changes now that they put fucking 18 inches of insulation up in the attic, but we'll see. And
I live in an old house that's got like newspapers from 1909 in the walls.
Jesus Christ. Those are sometimes when you just want to break down the wall, see if anybody stashed any cash in there.
No, it's just Latin newspaper.
There's like ads for those bikes with like the big front wheel and like bustiers and shit.
Woodrow Wilson's getting impeached.
Yeah, right.
You know you're living in an old house when the insulation is pages out of a Sears catalog.
Lincoln was shot yesterday.
Well, how was the play?
My house was built in 1900, but I've taken all of the plaster out and put insulation in and drywall up. I'm sure it was a bitch to probably heat before, because there wasn't nothing in the walls at all. It was just the plaster slats and then the outer planking and siding.
Who's still here? Who's still here? Roll call.
I'm here. Wait, am I here?
1, 2, 3, not it? Okay. Oh, not me.
Kenny B's here. Kenny B.
Gizzard, I think we lost more than 2 people.
Oh, that's because I came on, probably.
It's probably no. I'll blame that on me.
They're like, oh, that fucker's coming on here. All right, I'm done.
Joey to the mother and O is still out there.
Yeah.
Chevy Man's out there. The Wombatsky, Kaposi.
Wombatsky's here, yeah.
There's 29 watching now. Apparently, people have had enough of me for the evening. All right. Oh, well. Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
All the good people are here.
All the important people's
church.
Meter's back. Oh, now the views just went up.
Yeah, no, they'll don't worry.
There's 69 people now.
Meter, did you call that guy in California that I told you about?
The guy in California.
Yeah, the plastic surgeon.
No, I didn't. No, I don't think you take my insurance.
Hey, that was another part of the reason why I was laughing the whole time that was going on.
That's I was trying to. Somebody sent me a message after I posted that, and they were like, "I'm not sure if you're really sick or if you're just making jokes." And I was like, "Did you not see the picture of the fucking needle in my arm and the giant bag of fluids hanging next to me? Like, this isn't a fucking weekend gig that I do for ha-has. Like, I'm puking fucking basketball, shitting in another, and I got a fucking needle in my arm. This ain't a joke, lady."
He just wanted off work and he went to the blood bank to.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what sense of humor you think I got, but it ain't that fucking weird. I promise you.
To make up some fictitious pictures to post on his Instagram account.
Right? I got a friend who's a phlebotomist. They hook me up with weird shots every time I need a doctor's excuse.
I don't like drinking water, so I just do this.
He swiped those pictures off Google Images.
Right. Every one of the pictures I post in my sick days have Getty Images down in the corner.
Get busted at work. Hey, how come this picture's the same one as the first thing that comes up on Google under needle in arm?
I know, try a little harder. Scroll at least down past the first page, right?
Go down far enough to pick out like a pixelated grainy one.
Barry's here now. There you go, picking up. Look at that meeting you did bring for people.
Hey, Barry. Hey, there you go. I said hi to you twice.
Very hot. Very hot. Oh, can I do a shameless plug for the Gizzard Brew? Very hot got this and she likes it. Just thought I'd point that out.
Is it shameless plug time? Can I do that too?
Sure.
Fuck it, it's not my show. Do what you want.
Okay. Okay, fine. I won't do it right now.
Oh, we weren't ready for that. Was I like 45 minutes early on my shameless plug?
No, only like 12, 13.
Oh, okay.
No, so, nothing overly doing it. You know, I was gonna give them their 15 minutes of fame here when we had it, and figure I'm a nice guy like that. I could cut it out early because I've been staying up way too late the last week and a half, but you know, fuck it. I'm already into this gig, so I may as well fucking see it through.
Right or out.
Wait,
I know one thing for sure. We got to let Meter go last.
Gizzard, did you say we're doing shameless plugs now? Because
yeah, go ahead.
Eddie too got some of this, and he said he loved it.
That is good.
Nice.
Is that meter melons?
That is the meter melon.
I actually like that quite a bit too, and I'm not a melon guy.
I got Swag hooked on it while I was working on the formula with him, and he hated fucking melons until I finally got that formula dialed in just right. Now I got him hooked on it, so I'm proud of that flavor that I worked out.
Nice.
It's fine. It's very good.
Huh. Guess now that everybody's plugging everything. Fuck it. Let's plug shit.
Plug away.
Plug away. You got anything to plug there? How about Eddie and the Arsons?
How about the disheartened?
Ooh.
Sure, yeah. Go listen to some music.
We'll
I play in a couple bands.
We'll shamelessly plug for you. Fuck it. We're nice people like that.
Yeah, check out the music. It's good shit.
Well, the two things I have to plug is, first of all, Stand Up 3D. Go over there and check out the stuff that I have. Buy something. Second thing is my YouTube channel. I want to start putting some type of live content on there with 3D printing, and maybe have some people on there and stuff. So please, if you haven't, go over and sub to it. You can always unsub later when you decide you don't like it.
Sub on sub.
God damn it, Jesse. We had to talk about this.
I mean, you're going to love it. Just sub to it. It's going to be the best decision you've made probably in the last 2 weeks.
A little bit better.
That was a big ass fucking beetle. Holy shit.
Speaking of beetles, we had huge spiders everywhere. They're like garden spiders.
Nice.
Counted like 12 of them around the house the other day. They're like those huge webs. They're like stretching from the eaves to the roof and the fence to the garage.
Yep. It's been spider city here too, like crazy.
Spider season.
Like,
Do you ever do that thing where you don't see like any at all? You don't notice them, and then all of a sudden you see one, and then they're everywhere. Like, what the fuck?
It happened on my garage. There was like none, and then I like opened the door, and then like the light like shined on an angle, and I was like, "Oh no!" Like instantly, was like,
Yeah, I think I walked through a web the other day too. It was like, have you ever done that? It's like, oh, geez.
I ran into the house and immediately took my hat and my shirt off.
You mean when you walk into that web and you immediately become a kung fu master? Meter knows what I'm talking about.
I hope that big fucking spider isn't attached to my spine.
Yeah. It's no good. Yeah, they've been crazy this year. Like anything they can hang from to my house, they've been hanging onto. Like just big ornate webs too, and big old.
We got all these. The spiders are all like 4 inches in diameter.
Oh man, see, ours aren't that big.
Oh, these are huge.
That's crazy.
I took a picture of one the other day. It looked like a fucking poison dart frog, black with yellow spots. Except it was
fire size.
Except it's spider size. He said.
I always leave them though, because those garden spiders are good. They eat a lot of bugs. And
yeah, if you're not in my house, you're cool. You can live.
Keep your mosquitoes down. Just don't make your web right in front of my garage door.
Exactly.
So I walk through it and get freaked out.
Yeah, I've taken to, if I have to take the garbage out like after dark, I bring like the kitchen broom with me and just use it as like a clearing broom in front of me, just to make sure, because I'm really blind in the dark too. It's like I can't see in the dark, so it's like just a little extension.
See what had happened was.
TJ, did you get this in or did you just order it?
I just ordered it. Although I'm kind of pissed because he didn't have any of the 200 ml bottles left.
Yeah, I got like.
So I think
like
260s.
I got tiny bit left in there.
I do love the reserve. I like it better than the original.
I still like the original best. Original.
Don't get me wrong, the original's still good, but that reserve to me is so much smoother.
To me, it's got more of the dark caramel notes and stuff. I like them both. Let's put it that way. Obviously, I like it if if there's that much left of it. But He had a big sale over the weekend, didn't he?
And he did 30% off.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's going to be about that time again. I'm going to have to re-up on some more Dis 1 as well. I always have lots of custard going. I'm still hooked on the fabulous Adore Eliquid Hazy Custard.
All right.
Been a while since I had a custard vape. Might have to get on that.
Alfred, I will print shelves, but they're going to be small shelves.
I'm kind of enjoying wearing these goggles tonight.
They kind of work for you.
Yeah, it's put me in a good talkative mood.
Awesome.
I figured I'd let my hair down.
They put you in your safe spot.
Yeah, I'm feeling love tonight. There's love in the room.
Gizzard, I love you.
See,
not in a weird, awkward way. Just
I didn't take it awkwardly or weirdly. Believe me, I took it in like a kumbaya sort of way.
See, and they tried to tell you that secondhand wouldn't go through the internet. I told them they were full of shit. Look at this.
Don't make me bust out my ukulele.
Uh-huh.
See, this is how it
Kumbaya.
Exactly.
4 people I'd love to go to a Woody Guthrie concert with.
Hell yeah. I'd roll a guitar-shaped blunt.
Yeah. Too bad he's dead.
That just means we got to smoke it before we go.
In memory.
We could still go see Arlo though.
Yep. There you
I
go.
would totally be down for Arlo Guthrie. I do.
too.
I saw him live once. It was awesome.
Yeah.
He did the entire Alice's Restaurant thing live.
Oh, that's got to be great live.
Oh my god.
Live.
It's nothing like a 35-minute song.
Relentless 35-minute song at that.
You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk out.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
It's classic.
The spoken word.
Maybe they'll all think we're crazy. They'll all send us out.
Especially if they don't know what we're talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about, Google it and listen to it. It's Alice's Restaurant.
Hell yeah. It's a holiday tradition.
If you had the album, you had to turn it over to hear the whole song.
That's how I learned it the first time.
I know, right?
What off point is.
It's an American classic.
Yep.
And for people that don't know who Woody Guthrie is, he was probably a quintessential American folk art singer who, among other things, wrote "This Land Is Your Land."
Wrote a lot of stuff that people probably wouldn't realize.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know if he wrote "If I Had a Hammer." I think that was somebody else.
I think he just performed it. I don't think that was actually his song that he wrote.
No, I'm gonna go fucking listen to Arlo Guthrie before I go to bed. God damn it.
Oh, see what I did?
Yep. Because now I'm gonna have to go pull it out of the CD case and plug it into the computer because that's the only thing I have that reads CDs.
Yeah, right.
Although I guess I could just go YouTube it and then fuck it.
I saw him at an outdoor amphitheater in Colorado, in Vail, of all places. And it was kind of strange circumstances because I was there with my immediate family, and we weren't there to see the concert, and we were checking it out, and just because we happened to be, we wanted to check out the amphitheater, and they're like, "Oh, you can't go in there. There's a concert tonight. It's starting soon." And we were standing there, and a guy came up and said, "Would you guys like to see the show?" And we're like, "Well, who's playing?" And he said, "Arlo Guthrie." And I go, "Hell yeah!" And my family was like, "Who is that? Are you sure? Are we going to do this?" And then I drug them in there, and it was pretty freaking awesome.
Nothing like smuggling from Mexico.
Nothing. That was pretty cool having something like that fall in your lap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The tickets were good too. They were like second row right up front. I don't know what the deal was on that. You just saw 4 of us standing there, and he's like, "Here, you want to see the show?"
Sure, sign me up, coach. Put me in.
Pretty cool.
I'd have done the same thing.
Hell yeah. Like, sure, well, we don't have any, we're hungry, but we can eat later. Yeah, it was awesome.
Why did church put a link out there too? I would click on it, but
it's the song.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yeah.
Alice's Restaurant?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, certain people that put links, I'm like, yeah, I'll check that out. With church, I'm like,
look at that chat. There you go.
Oh,
Flash
it's
sale.
not the full version though. It's only the 18.5-minute long version.
Half off. Holy shit.
Off. 50% off over at Vaping Swag on Meter Maid Melon and Gizzard Brew for the next 30 minutes.
Just for the end of the people that have waited until the end of the show.
Better go get you some.
Yeah,
treat yourself.
I think Adam Blarchek is tempted even.
I may or may not be on the Vaping Swag website right now.
Don't judge him. He does what he wants.
I do what I want.
Got sport. I'll tell you what. If you order right now, I'll throw in a spork.
Oh.
That's not fair because I don't get paid till tomorrow.
Your credit's good.
The IOU is good, right?
Yeah, we could work something.
You still get the deal.
One of these sporks?
Exactly one of those sporks without the lanyard.
Oh. At least you'll get a spork.
Because you obviously have all of the lanyards.
I do. I have multiples.
Damn, look at that. Everybody's got spork. You have got spork?
Got spork.
Got spork.
I need them goggles. Paul wants your goggles, apparently.
I don't know why this is here, but I think I'm going to brush my teeth.
What the fuck? Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, shit. Hey, gotta have good dental hygiene, people.
You weren't expecting that.
Not even close.
Wow.
No.
I just looked over and I'm like, what the fuck is my toothbrush doing there?
Doesn't that belong in the bathroom?
I don't know. I must have been charging it.
You know, I don't know why that surprised me. Nothing should surprise me with you anymore at all. Nothing.
True.
I should be way past that stage here.
It kind of sounded way louder. It kind of sounded way louder than it probably should have been.
Probably.
Yeah, it sounded more like a drill. Like, that's a badass toothbrush.
You never know what you're going to get.
That's an amazing toothbrush.
Like a souped up toothbrush there.
It is pretty Oral B-ish.
It's got dual 18650s in that.
The super clean 2000.
I actually think it probably only has one in there.
Mm.
I'm sure if you cut it open, it's probably like a Samsung 25R or something.
Most likely, yeah. That's cool.
Yes, Mr. Todd was extremely confused by the spork, and that was awesome. I sent Mark Todd a sample of my Eliquid and just sent it to him because he's a custard lover and because he's one of my favorite YouTube reviewers. I've been watching him probably for 5 years, and he's an awesome guy. So anyway, I sent him some, and he at that time he hadn't tried it yet, but he did show it on his vlog from earlier in the week. If anybody wants to check it out, and he was like, I don't know why that came with a spork, but
But that's awesome.
That's awesome.
I was trying to get him to hang the spork on a nail on his shed wall, so that when I watch him from now on, I can go, look, I see that little spork there.
It's a little piece of giz back there.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. But anyway, yeah, I was surprised that he doesn't even usually accept e-liquid from anybody. Very rarely. So
That's cool.
I was happy that he would accept it.
He loves his custard.
It's custard.
Fucking custard.
It was nice to get a hand check for it anyway.
Definitely.
Hopefully he likes it. He's picky though. He's like me. He's pretty picky. So the good thing about him is he won't be rude about it. If he doesn't like it, you just won't. Probably won't hear anything about it ever again. But if he likes it, he'll give it a mention. That's about as far as he goes with his review of liquids.
Well, if nothing else, it'll make for some really good thumbnails with him holding.
That's been done already. I did get a few good screenshots. I might post one to Instagram tomorrow. He had a very inquisitive look on his face when he was holding up the spork.
Can be all like, get this. Todd did.
He was extremely confused as to what that was all about.
Wow.
Life is a mystery.
I think it is about time for us to run this around the room because it's getting the time of night. I'm ready to pass the hell out, to be honest. Not that I wouldn't like to stay out and hang out, but I gotta get up with the butt ass crack it on, be an adult again.
Gross.
Fuck, I hate adulting. Yeah, gross is exactly right. Let's let everybody re-pimp their shit. Jesse, you can go first because I know you like to pimp shit.
Yep, I love it so good. Okay, like I said before, go and check out my website, standup3d.com. I offer custom things. So if I don't have something that works for you on the site, get a hold of me. I might be able to get to make whatever it is that you're needing.
Dicks.
Check out my Stand Up 3D YouTube channel. Give it a sub if you don't mind. There's only one video up on it right now, but there will be some more in the future.
Can you tell us the name of the channel?
The Stand Up 3D.
Okay, thank you.
Your butthole.
I was trying to help.
What is this, a 90s movie?
Anyway.
Butthole.
Can you do a little product placement before you're done with your spiel?
You just threw me the way the fuck off. Here.
I'm trying to train you.
An 810 drip tip stand called Just the Tips.
See? Now you've given people visual cues.
Also, the wire caddy is available on there. It holds your wires.
Yeah.
Also, this wonderful little DIY stand for mixing your liquids.
And how does that work? You put that on your scale?
Yeah, you just set it on your scale. It don't weigh hardly anything. It don't fuck with your scale a whole lot, and it'll accept different size bottles.
Tipping over, making a mess.
Yeah, no tipping. Wait.
Bag of dicks.
Also, these little battery holders.
What the hell is that?
It's a battery holder. It holds your battery.
How does it hold a battery?
It holds. It holds your 2700s and your 21700s and your 18650s, and then it's got a little place on either end to hold not your batteries, I guess.
It's not a battery holder. It's a battery caddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call it the battery thing.
You should call it the battery caddy because I told you to say that.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Marketing 101 with Gizzard Stew.
Sorry, sir.
We're training. Jesse's in training tonight.
I'm still messing around with these, making sure I get them right. But this is the swivel for making coils that I'm doing.
That thing's
I would call that one the diddler.
The diddle piddler.
Yeah. It looks like a diddler.
And there you go, Wombaski. There's your answer. He's still working on it.
You did.
On those. I'm just making sure they're going to be strong enough and hold up with long-term use. Is all. I don't want to sell something and you go to make some coils with it and you get into making your second whatever of coils and it decides to fall apart or break or something.
Are you done with your presentation now, Jesse?
Also, these little cuppies are available in 3 different styles.
I can vouch for those. Those are awesome.
They are fucking excellent. I've got them.
Flashlights.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm done now.
No. Yeah, don't forget about the closing statement. You have to have a closing statement.
Don't be a dick, buy my shit.
There you go. That'll work.
Good job.
And now we have to rate how you did. I would give you a 6 out of 10 on your presentation tonight, but you are improving.
Okay, here.
Adam, what do you think? Give him a number.
Out of 10, it needs work, but it's getting there. It's a solid 5 3/4.
Okay, and meter's a good judge. What do you think?
I'll give him a solid 6 out of 13 gizzards for that.
All right. We'll keep working. We'll do this every Wednesday until you get it right.
You can't tell him he's doing too good right away. You got to set the bar. You got to make him grow. See, look, out of nowhere, brand new flashlight piece.
Just the tip.
Now you're taking up someone else's time.
Too far? I went too far. I took it too far again.
You took it too far. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say 5 until he starts offering bags of dicks. Then it'll move up from there.
Yeah, that is kind of a deal breaker.
That case here. Now that we're over the bag of dicks thing, not really, but so he knows you're stuck at a 5 until then.
That's 5 overall, really?
Let's pass it on to fucking Adam because I see he dropped his band links out there. I want him to be able to vocalize it a little bit.
Yeah, it makes life easier. Check out my bands. Links are there on the screen. The Disheartened is the band I play guitar in. We're just a local little goof-off Chicago band, mixing covers and originals and just more of just like an escape from life kind of band. And then the pop punk band I'm in, Eddie and the Arsons, you can buy our full length, which I have one right here, hard copy. You can buy those. You can download songs. Come and see us if you're in the Chicago area. And other than that, buy some stands from Jesse. I got one. It's on the way. It'll be here tomorrow, provided my postal carrier is not a douche.
At least one.
Oh? well. And yeah, go buy Gizzard Brew. Go buy some meter melon.
Meter made melons.
Meter made. I'm thinking lovely Rito, meter made Beatles. And yeah, thanks for having me as always, TJ. It's a blast. Always.
Oh, in that case, Giz, I do have to send it over to you next.
Okay. Okay, pressure's on. I got to do something here. Maybe I'll brush my teeth again.
Why is there a fucking light on your toothbrush?
Does it light up?
Because if you press too hard, it lights up.
It's for that late night brushing.
It lets you know, lighten up, dude. You're gonna take the enamel off. I'd like to give a shout out to Fresh03. Miss you, brother. You're in Scotland. Hope you're having fun. Stay safe. Stay out of the pubs. Don't get caught in a pub and get a dart in your eye. And
keep your dubs out of the pubs.
I'm just wondering if you could visit something more interesting than a graveyard. Let's see what else. Wherever you go, climb that shit. Climb up there. And
I think TJ just fell asleep.
Meter's like, is there a point? Is there a point to this?
Get into my stash all of a sudden.
As far as pimping stuff out, Gizzard Brew, get some 50% off for the next 6 minutes or something like that. And if you don't like custard, get meter made melons.
Even if you do like custard.
Or get both. If you're really smart, you'll get both.
While we're doing the random thing, I'd like to just tell everybody out there to don't let your pickle loaf.
Thank you. Thank you for interrupting.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, I know, right? And tune into Fog Life on Friday. We're going to have a primetime episode. It'll be on my channel on Friday at probably 8-ish Central Time. I'm going to run during Fresh's normal time this Friday. So, yeah. Thanks, everybody that showed up. Thanks to TJ for sending me a link. Thanks to my wife for doing laundry. And back to the pissy pants desk.
Oh, shit. Fucking took the words right out of Fresh's mouth even when he's not here. Welcome to the pissy pants desk. All right. First and foremost, all of you who are hanging out with us, thank you for coming out. Do appreciate it. Because part of the reason why I do come out here and do this every week, it's not just to hang out with my friends, but it's also to hang out with you guys as well, because you're all friends and family as well. I don't have a whole lot to say, other than nobody has said it, so I'm going to have to do it myself. Because I don't know why, but apparently there has not been enough Purple Hearts in the audience today.
Oh, Purple Hearted up.
So, go check out some Dory Liquid Disp Consequence. Fantastic. So is the Snot from Concentrate, as well as anything else you can get from there. Speaking about that, go over to Adore Liquid and fill your cart with little purple hearts. You will not be disappointed. Love you, Dom. Also, go check out Vaping Swag. There's a whole bunch of wonderful goodness over there. I said that 50% off on the Gizzard Brew and the Meter Made Melons right now. Excellent decisions. As well as one of my favorites over there, that raspberry watermelon lemonade. That is on point. Actually vaping some of that right now, although it's not in one of those bottles, because I did get a one shot there. So, also, he did mention Coil Vapes, and since Leafa is not here, let's just go this route. Anybody who is on the pinkpussylist.com. Doesn't matter who they are. Anybody on that list. You're all going to get a wicked discount on any of those sites there. That includes Coil Vapes, Adore, Vaping Swag, everywhere else. Just go check it out. And if you are looking for some wonderful coils or anything of that nature, go check out Kenny B, Juan, Castillo, Freddie over at Clean as Fuck. There's a multitudinous amounts of excellent coil builders out there that you can get them from. We do need to help pay off the cartel, so if you can, please go make an order from Kenny, because apparently we're still paying the cartels in this day and age. I thought we were past that. Apparently I was wrong, though. But then again, I don't live in Mexico, so I don't know.
Ohmageddon.
Ohmageddon, yes. Ohmageddon is also on that list. Now, you can't get this anymore. Well, you can still get this, just not in this bottle. That right there, though, that's some life-changing stuff right there, that Phantom Ravioli.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm telling you, you don't think you want a vape pizza, you want a vape pizza. It's not an all-dayer, at least not for me. But, man, is it tasty. I'm telling you, shit is fucking fantastic. While you're over at Ohmageddon site, go check out the Duck Pond Eliquid as well. I'm saying that there's just that freak show though. That freak show on that Duck Pond liquid, that kettle corn, out of this world. And to mention his new over there, with that little bit of menthol in there, so good. Apache line, God, I love that stuff. I don't know what else I have to say here other than thanks for coming out again. You guys know the drill. Educate, advocate, not for yourselves or for anyone on this panel, or for those of you in the comments, because we've already made that switch. For those people who have not come behind us and got off the stinkies yet, we need to keep this alive for them. That does mean advocating on your local levels. Voting out those people who do not support vaping. Now, I don't like to say be a one person or a one situational voter, but in something like this, sometimes we have to be, especially on those local levels, because that can make a huge difference. I mean, look what's going down in so many cities in California and the rest of the United States now, where they're popping up left and right with these flavor bans. So it is something we need to be well aware of. If you have not done so yet, make sure you take your picture with the I Quit Smoking sign and get it over to Jenberg Coleman. Also, while you're doing that, you can go over to Vaping Swag and get the shirt of it as well. Fully customizable. Just saying, it's an excellent way to advocate. I got nothing else to say tonight. Love you all. Thank you all for coming out. And I'm going to send it over to the one, the only, the Meter Vapes.
First and foremost, TJ, thank you, as always, for having me. I love knowing that no matter how ridiculously loud I've been vomiting all week or how horrible my workday has been, the end of my Wednesday night, unless I'm still currently occupied, ends with this wonderful panel full of psychos and the crowd full of lunatics that are here every week to cheer on our fucking shenanigans. Thank you, and thank everyone that comes out to do this. The only thing that I'm going to drive home is the same thing I drive home every time, and I'm going to do it again, because this fight that we are in is not about us. It's not about anyone watching this. It's not about anyone listening to this. It's about the people that don't know we're in a fight. There are so fucking many brick and mortar vapors who go in once every 2 weeks and they buy their 3 bottles and their set of coils and they go home, and they have no fucking clue that a dick named Durbin is trying to take our fucking flavors away. So it's every vapor's responsibility. Get off your ass and grab a real life vapor, or grab a smoker and create a vapor and educate them, because the information is the strongest tool we have, and we have to spread it. There's no more time to wait. There's no more time to sit on your ass. It's time to care. We have to band together or be banned together.
Outstanding.
Very good. I would give that a 10 out of 10.
High fives all around. 10s.
High five.
It's a 10. It's a motherfucking 10.
Jesse, were you taking notes?
You can take notes, Jesse, if you want to.
That's right. It is a fucking worldwide fight. You got that right, Paul.
Damn right.
That does not just
Aussie lives, in case you don't know.
That's right. And did you see? I don't know if you caught it at all, Jesse. The Great Wombatsky said he would beta test the shit out of that for you.
Yeah, he just. I don't know about sending it to where he is. I don't know.
It's straight. It's not that expensive. I shouldn't send shit there already.
It's not terrible.
No.
Yeah, I can't get my site for some reason to work to send anything to even Canada.
Don't do it off of your site. Just do it out of your personal mailbox. Jesus.
Fucking guy.
Then I'd have to go all the way to the post office and walk in the rain, 2 feet of snow. Wait.
Uphill both ways with no shoes and one sock.
No, yeah. I was gonna tell him if it ain't gonna cost that much and everything like that, if he wants one and he makes them coils, he can send me some coils and I'll send him one of them.
Sounds like a good trade-off right there. Although if he's beta testing it for you, I don't think he should be sending some. Maybe
I'll
he should
beta
send
test
you
those coils too.
Maybe he should send you the coils that he builds off of the beta test.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. That seems like a good beta test switch off right there. And you know, what do I know? I'm just some random guy off the street.
DM me on Instagram.
Yeah. Kids too, you are here tonight. And with your goggles.
That's right.
Would you like
It's
to
a
take
rare
us out
honor.
tonight?
Sure, I would. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I'm especially fond of the people that made it all the way to the end. And as you go through the rest of your week, try and be fairly decent to someone if you can. And get off your butts and vape.
Bye.
Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape.